Evening all, welcome to tonight's quiz. We have 3 people signed in so far. 20 questions as usual, multiple choice, and it's against the clock. I'll be honest, I've not devised a special one. It is one that I've run previously on the Chesterfield FC channel. So it is pretty much the old style. 1 or 2 that you could say are general knowledge, but fairly random. So then that's going to level the playing field. I think Kay is the defending champion, is she not? Sure, she'll tell us, but from what she's been saying on the WhatsApp group, I think she might be the defending champion because it's some weeks since we've last played. So the pin code 15762 and then tap the screen so that you are registered for tonight's quiz. So Alex tells me they're now on. Have you tapped the screen? Only 3 people signed in so far. Just make sure that you have tapped the screen after you've put in that pin code 15762. So, with it being such small numbers, I think we can check exactly who's playing. So I'm going to check in Studio 2 just to make sure that Mrs. J has signed in. Okay, I'm back from Studio 2. And it seems that everybody has now signed in. Don't think we're waiting for anyone else. Quickly let me know on WhatsApp if you can, if there's anybody else due to join us. But from what I can make out, that should be right. 6 people registered. So we'll get underway very shortly. Just let me know if there is anybody else due to join us. If not, I'll get underway. I think that's everybody who is playing signed in. So let's take a look then. Thanks, Alex. Nobody else outside, so 6 signed in, which seems right. So let's get underway with tonight's quiz. You all know how to play it. Against the clock. To answer as quickly as you can. Let's take a look then to see who's here. Benji, Nanny K, new team, a new player name there, Nanny K. Rach, Al, and Theo, so doubling up there. Should have an advantage, 2 of you playing. Super Dad, I wonder who that is. And then Debs, so okay, let's take a look at question 1. So what is a baby ferret called? Is it a kit, a foal, a pup, or a cub? So I just need to get the sound effect going. Let go quickly as you can. So half the time has gone and everybody has answered. Either a kit, a foal, a pup, or a cub. So everybody answering in plenty of time. So a baby ferret is called a kit. So how many people put a kit? Oh, only 1 getting that right. 3 going for a cub and 2 for a pup. So let's take a look at the leaderboard. Nanny K straight in with 33 points. The rest yet to get off the mark. So which of the following TV presenters has the most Twitter followers? Jonathan Ross, Gary Lineker, or Piers Morgan? So we're looking for the presenter with the most Twitter followers. Jonathan Ross, Gary Lineker, or Piers Morgan? Just Benji to answer. And now everybody has answered in less than half the time. So of those, Jonathan Ross, Gary Lineker, and Piers Morgan. Who has the most Twitter followers of those? And the answer is Piers Morgan. I think it's over 5 million now. Take a look then, see who put, or how many people put Piers Morgan C. And everybody got that right, so it's going to come down to time. So everybody will be off the mark at least. On Nanny K at the top. Deb's in second place. Super Dad, Al, and Theo. Rach and Benji. Question 3. These 4 stores are no longer trading. Which was the first to close? Look at the photos. The stores identified and tell us which of those was the first to close. So either Tyrak, Comet, Focus, or Barrett's. They're all closed now, but which one was the first to bite the dust? Just Benji to answer, and that's now answered. So with less than half the time gone, everybody had put in an answer. So Tyrak, Comet, Focus, or Barrett's. And the first one to close was Focus. So C was the answer. And only one person getting that right. 3 going for B and 2 for D. So let's take a look. Does that change things at the top of the leaderboard? Nanny K is still there, but now 16 points behind is Benji. Debs in 3rd place, and Super Dad, Alan, Theo, and Rach propping up the table. Which is the UK's biggest car insurance company based on market share and gross written premiums? Is it Aviva, Direct Line Group, Admiral Group, or AXA? So the UK's biggest car insurance company based on market share and gross written premiums. Either Aviva, Direct Line Group, Admiral Group, or AXA. So everybody has now answered. This is the quiz with the fewest competitors I've ever done on this. To set a record tonight. And the answer is C, Admiral Group. How many people put C? 3 of you got that right, so half getting it right. 1 going for Aviva, and also 1 apiece for Direct Line Group and AXA. So leaderboard time. And Benji goes to the top of the table on 80 points. Nanny K edged into 2nd. Then Super Dad moving up to 3rd. Al and Theo climbing as well. Going down is Debs, and then Rach in bottom place. So a Campbell's Soup survey saw which flavour come out narrowly on top? Is it cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, or cream of tomato? Very inventive with their names, Campbell's Soup. Cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, or cream of tomato. That's a survey they carried out to find the most popular flavour. Which one came out on top? Benji's thought about it and got his answer in. So, again, everybody answering in plenty of time. So the soup, cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, or cream of tomato. And the one to come out on top in the Campbell's survey, cream of chicken. And just 1 person getting that. 4 going for cream of tomato, which is what I would have thought. And 1 for cream of mushroom. So is Benji still our leader? No, Super Dad storms to the top. 13 points clear of Benji. Then Nanny K in 3rd. Alan, Theo, Debs, and Rach. So new leader with Super Dad. So who of the following have had the most UK top 40 hits? Black Sabbath, Black Lace, Paper Lace, or Lovelace Watkins? So we're looking for one with the most UK top 40 hits from that quartet. Either Black Sabbath, Black Lace, Paper Lace, or Lovelace Watkins. And that's not a made-up name. That is, well, a former American singer. Don't think he's with us any longer. Right, everybody answering in plenty of time. And the one with the most UK top 40 hits, Black Sabbath. And all but 1 getting that right. 1 going for Lovelace Watkins, who don't think had any UK top 40 hits. But certainly Black Sabbath there. So is Super Dad still our leader? Yes, ahead of Benji, and then Al and Theo moving up to 3rd. Nanny K, the early leader, dropping down to 4th. Debs and Rach battling it out at the bottom of the table. Looking at a message on WhatsApp. Thanks for the photo, Alex, saying not much help from Theo, who seems to be sleeping through it all. We go with, who is this bad waxwork model supposed to be? Is it Richard E. Grant, Nicolas Cage, or Sylvester Stallone? So a very bad waxwork model. But who is that supposed to be? Richard E. Grant, Nicolas Cage, or Sylvester Stallone? And Superdad, the leader, last to answer. So clearly gave that some thought before punching in his answer. So all 6 answering again very quickly. So that waxwork model shown there is supposed to be Sylvester Stallone. And everybody got that right. I think it was the fact that he was shirtless gave it away. So everybody getting that right, but could be crucial the time it took everybody to answer. Superdad still there, 11 points ahead of Benji, who's still applying pressure. Alan Theo still in third, Nanny K, and then Rach climbing off the bottom of the table, replaced by Debs, who props up the leaderboard. Okay, a study of the intelligence of dogs found which breed to be the smartest? Poodle, Border Collie, German Shepherd, or Golden Retriever? So that's the intelligence of dogs, a study. And which one of those was found to be the smartest? Either a Poodle, Border Collie, German Shepherd, or Golden Retriever? And everybody, again, answering very quickly. There is a function, actually, which I can't change now, but can actually end the timer as soon as everybody's answered, which would make sense in a one with only a few competitors. So I'll think about that next time. And the answer is Border Collie. I think Poodle was second. How many people put Border Collie? 4 if you got that right. 1 going for Poodle and 1 for Golden Retriever. Leaderboard time. Superdad is still there. 9 points ahead of Benji. Alan Theo still in third. Nanny K. Then Rach and Debs. Question 9. Which is the largest of these big cats? A cougar, a leopard, a cheetah, or a jaguar? Got a tough one, really, unless you're a big cat expert. Well, looking at them on YouTube. Which of those is the largest? The cougar, leopard, cheetah, or jaguar? Superdad again taking time before answering. But it's a policy that's paying off so far. Is at the top of the leaderboard. And the answer is jaguar. How many people put jaguar? 3 of you getting that right, so 50% of you. Then 2 going for leopard and 1 for cheetah. So looking at the leaderboard, and Benji returns to the top, taking over from Superdad, then Alan Theo, Nanny K, Rach, and Debs. Okay, look at the map there. Which country is this? Is it Spain, Turkey, Greece, or Malta? So, which country is it? Is it Spain, Turkey, Greece, or Malta? So still a few to answer. Quickly get your answer in. 10 seconds remain. Nanny K still to answer. And now answered. So people taking the time over that one. And it is Greece. So how many people put Greece? C. 4 if you're getting that right. 2 going for Malta. So is Benji still our leader? Yes, he is. And a decent lead as well over Super Dad. Alan Theo still in third. Rach climbing up to fourth. Nanny K, who started well and was the early leader, dropping down to second bottom. Level on points with Debs. Okay, who am I? Look at the clues and tell us whether it's Cheryl Cole, Kerry Katona, Nicole Scherzinger, or Kim Marsh. So, part of an all-girl group formed in 98. Remember, the time is ticking down, so answer as quickly as you know. I've been married 3 times. Half the time has gone, so think about getting your answer in. I've starred in TV ads for Iceland. So quickly get your answer in. Time running out. First female winner of I'm a Celebrity. Everybody has answered. Kerry Katona. How many people put Kerry Katona? 4 if you're getting that right. 1 going for Cheryl Cole. And 1 for Kim Marsh. So how does that affect things at the leaderboard? Benji is still there. 38 points out of Super Dad. Then Al and Theo. Rach, Nanny K, and Debs at the bottom of the table. So which actor has played the role of James Bond the most times? Sir Roger Moore, Daniel Craig, Pierce Brosnan, or Sean Connery? Looking for the actor who's played the role of James Bond on the most occasions. Either Sir Roger Moore, Daniel Craig, Pierce Brosnan, or Sean Connery. Just Alan Theo to go. And everybody has now answered. Do you know the answer? Is it a guess? We'll soon find out the answer to who's played the role of James Bond the most times. And the answer is Sir Roger Moore. So 4 going for Sean Connery. Only 2 going for Roger Moore. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And Benji increases his lead. So 71 points clear of Super Dad. Alan Theo in third. Debs climbs off the bottom up to 4th place. Rach is 171. And then right at the bottom of the pile, Nanny K, who was the leader after the first couple of questions. A real reverse. Okay, which US state is the biggest in size? Is it Alaska, New York, Texas, or Ohio? So the biggest US state in size. Alaska, New York, Texas, or Ohio? And everybody has now answered. The largest US state in size. Do you know your American states? And the answer is Alaska. So A we're looking for. And everybody getting that right. But of course, depends on the time as to how many points you get, how quickly you answered. And Benji at the moment running away with it, 306. Super Dad still second. Debs is in third. Alan Theo. Rach. And then Nanny K. So a mother and daughter made the news recently after complaining about being told to leave an Asda store in Kent. What was the reason given by the member of staff? Was that they tried to buy all the stock of hand gel, they had a puppy with them, they were wearing crop tops, or they had a screaming baby with them? So why were a mother and daughter told to leave an Asda store in Kent? Was it because they tried to buy all the stock of hand gel, they had a puppy with them, they were wearing crop tops, or they had a screaming baby with them? Just Benji to answer. So the leader taking time over his answer there. Could have cost him some valuable points. Got a tricky one, that. And the answer is... they were wearing crop tops. C, the answer. So 2 getting that right, but 4 thinking it's because they were trying to buy all the stock of hand gel. So does that make a difference at the top? Well, Benji still ahead, but Deb's moving up to second place. She was at the bottom of the table and now steadily climbed to second to, well, not far off the top. Super Dad edged into third. Nanny K off the bottom of the table. Alan Theo. And then Rach now propping up the table. So question 15. Which musical premiered in London in 1978? Was it Songbook, Chicago, The King and I, or Evita? So a musical which premiered in London in 78. Either Songbook, Chicago, The King and I, or Evita. And just Alan Theo to answer. Half the time is gone, now answered, so everybody has logged in their answer. Looking for a musical which premiered in London in 78, either Songbook, Chicago, The King and I, or Evita. And the answer is Evita. So, how many people got that? 4 of you getting that right. 1 apiece for Chicago and The King and I. Leaderboard time. Benji's still there. 339, taking some catching. Deb's keeping up the pressure a little. Rach moving up to third place. And Super Dad, who was briefly the leader. Alan Theo. And then Nanny K at the foot of the table. 16. How much does a weekday copy of the Daily Mail cost? 50p, 70p, 60p, or 40p? So it's a weekday copy of the Daily Mail. It's either 50p, 70p, 60p, or 40p. And Benji once again taking time to answer, and it has paid off. Careful study of the question and all the possible answers, leading for some time now. So a weekday copy of the Daily Mail. It costs 70p. And, oh, but 1 getting that right. 1 going for 40p. It's on the leaderboard. Benji's still leading, but Debs is there. 54 points off. Then Rach, Alan, Theo, and Nanny K off the bottom. Super Dad, dumped to the bottom of the table, was briefly the leader, now propping everyone else up. Question 17. Why is a man from London suing a woman for over £130,000 after having 1 date with her? She didn't tell him she was married. She posted a libelous comment about him on social media. He discovered she'd been born a male, or she kissed him despite having a cold sore. So I've given you fractionally more time because it's quite a long question and answer. Basically, it's a man suing a woman for 6 figures after having 1 date with her. She didn't tell him she was married. Posted a libelous comment about him on social media. He discovered she'd been born a male, or she kissed him despite having a cold sore. So everybody answering in plenty of time once more. So why is a man suing a woman for 6 figures after 1 date? It is because She kissed him despite having a cold sore. The D. And nobody got that right. So we won't take a look at the leaderboard because that'll be unchanged. Interesting that half of you thought it's because she posted a libelous comment about him on social media, then 2 saying he discovered she'd been born a male, and 1 said it was because she didn't tell him she was married. So 3 questions remain. Will we see a late challenge for the leadership? So in retail, what does the P stand for in the acronym POS? Is it purchase, point, price, or person? So POS in retail. What does the P stand for? Purchase, point, price, or person? And everybody answering in less than half the time available. So POS, purchase, point, price, or person? And the answer is point. It is, of course, point of sale. I'd imagine that's a popular answer. Well, only half of you getting that right. 1 going for purchase, 1 for price, and 1 for person. So, does that change things at the top? Well, Benji still the leader by 51 points ahead of Debs, and then Alan Theo in 3rd place, Rach in 4th, Nanny K and Super Dad at the bottom. So a couple more questions remain, so could be that pretty much the quiz has been won, barring a late disaster, well, a late change around. So the penultimate question. Who is the odd one out? Look at those photos and tell us A, B, C, or D. Who is the odd one out from those 4 people there? Do you recognise them? And Nanny K, the last to answer. So, sure you recognise at least, well, I would imagine you're going to know 3 of them. 1 might catch you out. Bit left field. And the answer is B. All the others have been knighted. Sir Andy Murray, Sir Ben Kingsley, and Sir Patrick Stewart. And Alan Bennett turned down a knighthood. So that's the playwright Alan Bennett. So B is what we're looking for. And just 1 getting that right. 3 going for Andy Murray. Probably thinking sportsman perhaps. So leaderboard. And we see Debs move to within 20 points of Benji. So it's not all over. We could yet have a dramatic finish. Benji has been the leader for some time. But it is a straight shootout between Benji and Debs as to who's going to win today's quiz. Super Dad will be looking to climb off the bottom of the table. And that's possible as we go into the final question. So, allodoxophobia is the fear of what? Cleaning, string, opinions, or wind? Allodoxophobia. What is that the fear of? Is that the fear of cleaning, string, opinions, or wind? And just Benji to answer, now answered. So, are we going to have some late drama? And the answer is C, opinions. How many people put C? Just one got that right. 3 going for string, 1 for cleaning, and 1 for wind. So we're going to find out now. Let's take a look at the final leaderboard. So we're going to start by looking at the top 3. And in 3rd place today, we have Rach, 291. Today's runner-up is Debs with 379. So today's winner is Benji, who wins by 20 points. Well done to Benji. Let's take a look further down the leaderboard and we see Al and Theo, Nanny K, and then at the bottom, Super Dad. So we'll see whether we get any reaction from Studio 2. We'll hear from tonight's runner-up. So reminder of the outcome tonight. Benji led for most of the way and ended up winning 20 points clear of Debs, who had been at the bottom of the table for some time, but staged a late comeback. So let's have some reaction from Debs.
I'm robbed.
Did you, what happened? What did you put for the last one?
I put string.
String.
I did look at the cleaning because I didn't know if you were being sarcastic probably with that question.
I wondered whether you might have thought that.
So I wasn't sure actually. I did hover.
Yeah.
But now I was let down on the question where I put Cheryl Cole and realised if I could have changed my answer and realised it was Kerry Katona.
Right.
It just went a bit quick.
Yeah. So there you are. So congratulations to Benji once again. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Any thoughts about the quiz tonight?
No, it was good.
Yeah, we've got a screenshot there.
I'd like to know how much input Theo had with Alex, with them playing
together.
Well,
that's your answer there, I think. We've got a photo on WhatsApp showing a very tired Theo. Eyes shut. Not really doing a lot of.
So do you think Alex has worked on her own?
Yeah, I don't think there's been much input on that one, I'm afraid. So yeah, hope everybody's enjoyed it. Oh, Ryan, the odd one out was surely the black and white pick. Don't start on the black and white stuff.
Can't talk about black and white now.
You might cause an incident. Well, so yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed it, and yeah, so we'll sign off. But before we do, any closing message?
No, big kiss for Theo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And we wish Rachel well going back on. Is it Monday?
Monday.
Yeah. So hopefully you have a safe trip, Rachel, and join us live from Mallorca at some point if you're not too busy. Sure, we'll be doing a quiz at some point. But for now, thanks everybody for taking part. We've got a final. Oh yeah, we've got another photo. He's now awake. Bit too late for the quiz, Theo, I'm afraid. He's now awake, and so he's missed out on all the action. So yeah, thanks for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon, no doubt.